Does it say you are live?
Yes, we are live.
What up? Hello.
YouTube.
YouTube.
Howdy, y'all.
KKP.
Yes.
So, where exactly in the world is Crystal from Destination Delights at right now?
Somewhere between I-75 and I-71.
Now, don't tell me what state.
Somewhere in Ohio.
So, if we have to send an EpiPen by helicopter, we'll say somewhere in Ohio.
Because somebody said, Crystal, would you please you've got to at least try sushi just once. And my words were, I don't know. And you said, oh, come on, you'll like it. And my words were, well, Crystal liked it all right. Crystal was severely broke out. Even got me right here. It's all your fault. First, you make me hurt this, and then you break me out by eating sushi. Thanks, Scott.
Well, I didn't think it would. I mean, it didn't. Crab, and it was imitation crab, and you said you had imitation crab.
Yeah.
Question: how do I get that kicking it country down? How can I remove that?
What do you want to do?
Because it's blocking your face.
Go under. Hold on. Go under. You're in StreamYard, right?
Yep.
Go under your brands and unclick where the bubbles are.
All right, I see.
Here.
Hang on, that's what that does. Nah. But it'll remove yours too, though.
Oh.
See?
That's okay. We're good.
We've just got Kenny down in the dumps here.
What?
We're blocking that pretty face. There we go. That's better. All right, guys. We're getting a late start here, but Kenny's had me out running around, scatting, bebopping all over town. So this is our KKP roundup, and I know I think Mike done one last night. His KKP
Kenny's Kingsport project roundup.
Yeah, where he finished it up, and so this is our version of it. And let's see who all we got. We got Mr. Paul Vines. What's up, Paul? What's up, Miss Diane Phoenix? There's Tim, Time for Exploring. What's up, Tim?
Hey, Tim. Hey, Paul. Hey, Diane.
Kenny, we're going to have to work on the a form here. I'll click on the name and you say howdy.
Okay. Hey, Mr. Willie 95.
Scott, we can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
We can't hear you. Check your mic.
Hello?
Nope. Can't hear you at all.
Hello?
Nope.
Hello?
Mm-mm.
Do you have me muted?
Mm-mm. Can't hear you at all.
Uh-oh. Is it everybody like that, or is it just Crystal? Guys, let me know if you can hear me. What's up, Tommy?
Hey, Tommy. Hey, Life with Mountain Folk.
Hello. Smile if you can hear me.
Put a 1 in the chat. Spaceman, he says he hears me.
What's up, Mike and Michelle? And then it jumped on me. Can you not hear us yet?
Do you have me muted? Can't hear you at all. Uh-oh.
I'm getting the feedback.
I'll be right back. Hold on.
Okay. What's up, Life with Mountain Folk? Fred and Connie. Welcome in, welcome in. Paul says he just hears Crystal. So, guys, we are having audio technical difficulty. Please, please, please put a 1 in the chat if you can hear us. 2 if you can't. What is up, Mike and Michelle, our home, our life? What's up, Misha? Welcome in. We have got our wrap up. What's up, Matt Man? Our wrap up for the KKP. And we just have got home from church. So that's the reason we're running a little bit behind. But I'm always running behind. I have yet to do one of these on time. What's up, Lily? Welcome in, welcome in. And I did reach out to Mike, but Mike is still on the road with Troy. He said he would be on the road with Troy for the next couple hours. And I was wanting to get Mike, Troy, Ron, and Crystal up here. And the only one that responded to me was the one that can't hear. So, but guys, welcome in. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. There's Mr. Willie, our spaceman Doodley. Says, Scott, I can hear you. He is loud and clear. Check your volume, Crystal. You need to check and everyone hears them. You need to check their hearing. 111. What's up? Prepped for eternity homesteading. Man, I like that name.
Yes.
Prepped for eternity. If you are not prepped for eternity, you better be prepping. I can hear Duke fan Scott, Mr. Willie says, hey, it is a darker blue, but, and I thought, Mr. Willie, I thought Carolina played extremely well yesterday. That's probably one of the better games they've played all year. But I think with Carolina, they're in a peeing contest, talent-wise, and it'll take a while to get it figured out. What is up, Miss Amy at Amethyst Haze Adventures? Amy, I have a question. Are you going live tonight? And if everyone has seen the videos that was out from yesterday, I can hear your Southern's just fine. Uh-oh. Today is Mr. Willie's 44th birthday. Kenny, you got to help me sing. Okay? I'll get it started if you'll just help me.
Okay.
I mean, it's his birthday. We've got to.
Yes.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Willie. Happy birthday to you.
You look like a monkey. You smell like one too.
That would be Aiden. See, guys, Kenny did sing.
No. Oh, good.
And Kenny can sing. All right, we're going to try this one more time. And we'll try it all night if we have to. What's up?
Now I can hear you better.
Awesome.
I think
I was
my
hoping
earbuds took a dump.
I was hoping it wasn't the sushi that hurt your hearing.
No.
So you really did break out.
Yeah, look.
Oh, my God.
See the side of my face? Oh, all down through here, right here.
Are you taking any Benadryl or anything for it, or just?
I took a bunch. I took a bunch this morning. I took a bunch last night or tonight. Right here on the lip.
Yep.
And then on my forehead.
Hang on, you may not want it, but
don't you dare put me big screen.
yes.
No.
Yes.
No. I said this is what I really need. Going into 2 funerals this week. Thank God I'm a makeup guru and I can cover this up.
It ain't that bad, but you can definitely tell that you have had a reaction to something.
It's a stupid freaking sushi.
Sushi, I know.
You said,
so,
try this.
Well, you said you wanted to try it, and you said, I've had imitation crab before, and it ain't done any.
So, now you have made me break out from sushi, and all that dumpster dancing you did. I hurt my wrist. So...
That dumpster dancing was, I didn't make you do that. That was all you.
That was all.
Crystal, go ahead. Get up there.
Set her straight.
That was all you.
No. Crystal said, he said, get up there, Crystal. You can make some money. Well, you guys were all whining that y'all couldn't get the freaking dumpster packed anymore. So I had to get up there and show y'all how we, jump up and down and pack a dumpster.
And your exact words was, hey, y'all, watch this. And then, I think we've said hello to everyone. I'm thinking
Misha, Danny.
Danny's in here.
Danny D.
Yep, Danny D.
Danny D.
Diane Phoenix.
Danny D. I have
Our Home, Our Life.
I have talked to Amber. She said she can do a hoodie for you. Just let her, because guys, Kenny don't want no profit off of this. So it's whatever the t-shirt costs and the stuff to put it on it, and that's it. So she is looking for reasonable hoodies.
I know the Walmart that we were at, you could tell her, the one that you and me and Kenny all went to.
Yeah.
They had a bunch of red t-shirts.
Right.
And
yeah.
I mean a bunch. So guys, your shirt will look like this. It will say the KKP crew on it. And then on the back, it says...
Make your tongue slap your brain.
That's right.
Make your tongue slap your brain. And those, only thing you have to do is shoot us an email, and we will get back to you ASAP.
Right.
And we'll put Amber to work. Misha said that's the reason she don't eat sushi.
Mr. Roy said I made his night.
Did you hear Kenny?
No. I ain't doing it again.
I've heard Kenny sing.
Kenny
No.
sung
No.
happy birthday
No.
to Mr. Willie.
No.
Ooh.
He did.
So, I had the honor and pleasure to be Kenny's chauffeur while we were there. I almost said Pigeon Forge, but while we were in Kingsport.
Right.
And we've had some really amazing talks, Kenny and I.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find the one photo of him. This picture here is worth 1,000 words. And Kenny, when I want you to always look back at this photo, I want you to remember what you said to me on the way back up to our Airbnb that day. This photo really puts in perspective of just how much I truly care about you, kiddo, and how much I truly love about you.
That one right there.
I think this was our start of an amazing bond together.
Yeah.
Daddy,
And
look, Troy's got a college team.
And that was an awesome picture. That was Kenny's having a rough few minutes there. It was a slap from reality.
Yep.
And, you know, we were all there to comfort Kenny. And not long after that moment was when Crystal back got naked.
I said I did not.
Kenny.
Okay.
Kenny, okay, Scott, take me down because I need to look at your face.
Was it or was it not after that? Because it was a serious moment. We were all trying to talk to Kenny, and we were all there for Kenny, and then our hair goes to.
So, okay, in my defense, that day, I will show you that. Hold on, because I have the picture. Okay. So in this particular area where you see Scott, right here, there was a big, big bush growing. And I was in there cutting it out, ripping the weeds out, ripping the wood out, all of that other good stuff. I happened to walk away and I had to go do something. And then we came back. I went with Amber, I do believe. And we came and sat on the porch and we called Kenny over there. Well, on this bush were little blackberries. Okay. And as I'm yanking it this way with my hands, these little blackberries were falling off. And I had no idea some fell down my shirt and my sweatshirt. Well, as we were talking with Kenny, I thought for sure a bug had crawled down my shirt. So I instantly yanked my shirt like this, and poor Scott was standing right next to me. So I yanked him out like this and put it down like this. And just as I put it down like this, Scott was like, he looked and he looked again and he did a third take and he was like, it's kind of like that. I want to look, but I need to look the other way type look. Yeah, I never stripped. My stuff stayed on. Couldn't figure out what was crawling down my shirt until I got to the Airbnb. And that is when I found those little blackberries in my bra. So my clothes stayed on.
I don't see how. You know, the only thing I could say was this is going to happen. It's going down right now. And I didn't know where to go.
Scott?
And his face is turning red just like it did there.
I wasn't expecting that. So, yeah.
Just like the dumpster pack. When I fell, he did not know what to do. He froze.
I was on my way to you. If you'd have fell off the back, I would have been there.
But I think where we all truly bonded together over the whole weekend.
We did it, and
go ahead and put me back up large, and I'll show this video.
All right, hang on.
So this is where we all truly bonded. I feel that I got closer to Kicking It Country and his kids, and Kenny, and everybody else was there. This is the video that I feel that we all clicked well together. Hold on. Go figure. Ugh, stupid technology. I got to go back into my videos. Hold on. 1 second. Technical difficulties. Typical YouTubers. Don't you know?
Yeah, Mr. Willie, this live stream has gone off the rails. And Misha, I couldn't do a 180. I couldn't do a nothing. I mean, it was just like I froze because I didn't.
You're home without.
Okay, here we go, Scott.
I now know how deer in the headlight feels.
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay, so this is the video where I feel that we all became really, really close. This is Friendsgiving night, where they came over for turkey dinner, sat around, gave blessings, played games, and I got the honor to give them not the Papa Mozo Award, but an amazing gift from all of us who couldn't be more deserving and more thoughtful, more kind-hearted than what Scott and Amber are.
Are concerned. You have taken them both into your hearts. Why do you have to do this? And your home without reservation. You have done more than we at HH4C could have and expected. You qualify for the Papa Mozo Award. However, this is not enough. On behalf of the Helping Hands for Cruising Board, we would be honored to offer you, Scott and Amber, a dream vacation. Pack your bags. You're going on a Carnival Pride out of Tampa on March 12th. 7 as a token of your appreciation. We are all grateful for your hard generosity. We are all about making dreams come true. You know, you should have done.
So, with that being said, from that moment on, I think all of us bonded very, very well together. And Scott and your wife, we can't thank you enough for everything. You guys go above and beyond any award, any trip, anything. You guys are very special to me, to this community, to Kenny, to Papa, and just thank you very much for everything.
Thank you all. If I knew he was going to do that, I went in the kitchen. He got me kind of. And the whole time you're doing that, Kenny's looking at me like, "Yeah, you're fixing to do it."
You fixed.
But guys, I appreciate it.
Kenny's looking at me like, yeah, you're fixing to do it.
Sorry.
That is awesome.
So,
And you don't know how grateful we are, and grateful this community. Just because you wasn't in Kingsport with us,
doesn't
we
mean
raised
that you guys were not there in spirit. Trust us.
$10,000. $10,000 is what was raised, and then all the supplies, and we had plenty of supplies, and I mean it.
Now, there are supplies still left. They are currently in Kenny's storage unit because eventually we just kind of ran out of time. There will be a time when they have to go back over there and maybe scrub the floors a little bit, or even utilize them for Kenny's new place that he might get. We never know.
Right.
Also, we did get to go. I feel blessed about this. We got to go shopping right up my alley. And not only was it right up my alley, but I had Kicking It Country, the boys, Kenny. So there's 4. Troy, there's 5. Mike, there's 6. And let's not forget about Ron Sees America. There's 7. 7 guys, and 1 female. They well behaved because I wasn't playing. It was so bad that even Scott got his fat chewed by his wife for going shopping and being so well behaved.
Diane, I'm out of tissues too. Yeah. Yeah, I did. While we were on this shopping excursion, I didn't get a text. I got a phone call from Amber. And she said, the next time we go shopping and you say one word about hurry up, honey, or let's go, honey, or you're killing me, honey, she said she's going to backhand me. So,
you know what I told her she needs to do?
What's that?
To give you a honey-do list and send you on one way while she goes the other way. She can do her little thing while you're out getting what needs to be done. And there you go. You won't get so distracted or want to go in a hurry.
Right. What's up, Julie? Welcome in. What's
Hey,
up,
Julie.
Bernay?
Hey, Fairy Dust, Bernay.
And
Hey, T.
Jimmy Spencer.
Hey, Jimmy Spencer.
Paul Vine says, "You're going to get a reputation, Miss Crystal." Just kidding. You know what? It's a good reputation. If any of y'all are looking for a personal assistant to go shopping for, hit me up. I'll come shopping for you.
Yeah, that's what everyone was saying, that it was it's different when you're spending someone else's money, but this ain't gonna be a crying boo-hoo live. So don't get me started. But what made it different was watching Kenny go through his stuff, and this kid threw away. I mean, we had to replace his life. That's what we were doing in those stores.
And we're still doing it.
And yep.
Honestly.
And not only Kenny, but Papa. I mean, we replaced their life. And to me, that is what made it more enjoyable.
And it felt good to do it. You know what I mean? Like I didn't feel like I was breaking a crime. I didn't feel like I was belittling anybody. I didn't feel like I was like throwing it in people's faces like, ha, I got money and I'm just out here to shop till we drop. That's not how I felt.
No.
I felt honored. I felt privileged. I felt like I was trying to make a difference. And Kenny, did you or did you not get a say in what you bought?
Yeah, I did. I'm very pleased with everything. And I even went and saw Dad today. And I took the stuff that we bought for him to him, and he was even pleased with everything as well. So
amazing.
He was beyond pleased. He broke down on me.
Yes.
Awesome.
And he said that he couldn't believe that we loved him as much as we did, and it's ain't gonna be a crying one of those. But now and he said to tell everyone, and Kenny told him, said Dad, we'll do a Facebook Live or something this week, and you can tell everybody. He said, I can't, I'll break down on them. And I told him, I said, if you watched any of these shows lately, everybody's breaking down. It's real.
When I first got to your house, Kenny, and we didn't really film the inside of it, but we did the outside of it, and then we touched like 10-second clips here and there of the inside. But when I got to your house for the very first time and I opened the door, it was like I was hit with a wave of emotions. My heart went out to you and Papa. And like Brother Scott said, and a few others have told you, we really wish that you would have came to us a little earlier on things, because maybe things could be a little different. But the past is in the past. This is the future. And you made some amazing decisions for a 28-year-old kid who should never have to think like that at that age.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
And I am very, very, very proud of you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
You didn't fight. You didn't argue. You asked an amazing, like what we told you, there's no question that is a stupid question. The stupid question is the ones that you don't ask.
Mm-hmm.
And you laid on the couch with me that one night till like 2-3 o'clock in the morning saying you didn't want this to end. You're going to miss everybody. And what did I tell you? What have I been telling you?
It's just a phone call away.
And you can call me when?
Anytime.
That's right. That's right. I told you you're like my 28-year-old kid I never had. Did I not?
Yeah, you did.
And I'm honored to be in your life.
Thank you.
In fact, so we all know, Kenny has his brand new dress shirt on and tie and his brand new Dickie pants.
Do it now.
Look,
Huh?
they're showing that tie off.
Showing that towel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And that shirt.
Yeah, I've got the new shirt on and new dress pants on too. Black dress pants.
I'm gonna run and grab my phone right quick. I
I got the YouTube side on my phone.
That yeah, Donnie.
Thanks,
Kenny's-
guys.
Excuse me. Kenny's home had to be had to have some work done to it, and like Crystal said, Kenny had to grow up. Not within a week. I mean, within like days. I mean, just like he had to. What Papa had been doing, Kenny got to put his big boy pants on, and he made some decisions that was tough, and I respect him for it.
Yeah.
And they still are. Like there's still
Yep.
more decisions that need to be made eventually. And when the time has come, I think Kenny is kind of prepared for it all because Kenny, you and I have talked.
Yeah.
And we have talked.
Yep.
We have talked. And you guys, Kenny is not stupid. He will ask questions. Kenny has taught me more in the last week than anybody I've ever talked to.
But yeah, I've had a blast with y'all.
What's up, Mellow Nomadic Adventure? How are you, Mr. Marshall?
Hey, Nomadic Adventures. I see Blaine got in here,
Yeah.
and I see that
Did I see
Jan and Travels got in here. John and Nancy.
And She Devil's in here. Hello.
Yep. What is up, everyone? Welcome in.
But yeah, we it was
keeping
fun.
up with the Griffins. Angie and Rick Family Adventures.
And Miss Fairy Dust is in here. So, Scott, what's your takeaway from the whole week with all of us?
Well, you know, I told you that, and Blaine, he's in here. He is the one that when we had to meet up in Helen, he made a comment, and I've run with it. He should have copyrighted it because, you know, we done met you online, you know, just like we're talking right now.
Mm-hmm.
But it was great to finally see you, and that's what Blaine told us in Helen. And you know, I knew that we would all mesh and gel pretty good, but nothing like we did. I mean, that was just
right.
You know, it
just blows your mind. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like when you get to come
does.
together for a great cause, and I feel like meeting you at this time was what was meant to be for me.
Right.
Most of the followers don't know this because I've kept things kind of hush hush. But yesterday morning at 9 a.m., I got a phone call that my aunt had passed away. Most of you guys are my followers as well. And I talked about how she had cancer and things like that. And she was going through treatment and she developed pneumonia. She ended up in the hospital. She developed congestive heart failure. Well, the pneumonia went away. They decided to bring her home on hospice, but she was too weak to come home.
Right.
They brought her home the night before last. Her son flew in from California, and then my dad and sister were supposed to go over there around 11, 12 o'clock yesterday afternoon, and she died at 9 a.m. Then later on that afternoon, my sister calls me to tell me that they can't get into the funeral home till today. And she's like, Crystal, I need you to sit down. I have something else I need to tell you. And I went, what? And I find out one of my best friends, who's back at home, his wife died in her sleep, due to natural causes. So I got hit with a double whammy yesterday. And that really hurt me because I was avoiding them, and I didn't really like going over there because they would fight and argue, or they would, you know, there was just a mixture of things. So I never properly got to say goodbye to neither one of them.
Right.
And I held it all in and I held it all in, and it was hard. I had a really hard day. So that's why none of you guys really saw me on camera. I was asking, please don't film me. My eyes were really puffy, and Scott and Amber and the boys didn't know until Scott came in, and you and I were at the tie section, and I said, well, I've got some really bad news to tell you. This is all what happened. And you were like, what?
Right.
And yeah, so I just tried to hold it all together and be super strong for Kenny because that's what it's all about. And but the last day and last night and all day today, it's been like an emotional roller coaster, phone calls after phone calls. My aunt's flying in from Florida. I have to pick her up at the airport. She's staying with me. Um, my middle son, he's a senior, as most of you guys know. He's not able to come home for this, so it's kind of hard
Right.
because he's got senior exams this week and he's a tech student, so he can't just skip school at the moment. And he's taking it hard. My daughter's super taking it hard. I had no clue until my mom called me today and she's like, your daughter is a mess. I'm like, I'll be home tomorrow. Um, I will be there. Don't worry, mom, I'm coming home. And she's like, I'm going to go get her and spend some time with her. Well, most of you guys all know this. My mom has cancer too. And so it's really tough on all of us at the moment because my mom just got told she's got to go through chemo and radiation because of how aggressive the cancer is. Um, my mom's husband has cancer. And a year to the date of my mom's surgery is a year to the date when my ex father in law passed away due to cancer. So it's like it has really hit her hard. So it's just like one thing after another, after another, after another. And she's just not mentally doing well. So we are headed home. You know what I mean? I can't play games.
Right. Right.
So
And that's tough.
it is. And I stayed super strong because first of all, I don't like crying in front of people. That's not me. Um, and I try to hold it in for as much as I can and push it down and not let. I try to pack my life with a bunch of stuff so my brain doesn't have time to think about it all. And today we were driving, and all I could think of was how I didn't get to say goodbye, how I didn't get to be there for everybody. And then I think about all these amazing things we did for Kenny and how well it made me feel. And it just makes me think, don't ever take life for granted, no matter what. And Kenny, those are really, truly good words to live by. Live
Mhm.
your life to the fullest, like every day is going to be the last,
Mhm.
because you just never know.
Mm.
Right.
So, but yeah, this I call it humanitarian work because that's what it felt like. Was the most amazing thing I could have ever been a part of. And Kenny, we might not have been able to save your home,
Mhm.
but we can give you that fresh start of getting there.
Yes.
And I think that kind of answers what uh, Mike and Michelle are home our life says, that the money that's left over, is that going to go towards a new place for Kenny?
So here's the answer to that question. I don't currently know at the moment. There is a group of 15 of us that will get together. Troy's got to go through what is left and he will tally all that up and he will let us know. And then we are going to decide with Kenny where it's going to go. Rather it be, there were some ideas that we were all kicking around with, like, let's get him a CD and put the money in the CD and let it gain interest. And when Kenny is ready, in maybe like 2-3 years, he can pull that out and have a nice nest egg for a tiny home or wherever he chooses. You know, plan A right now is for Papaw to get better and possibly come out of that nursing rehab facility.
Right. Yes.
But however, plan B, and Kenny is well aware of this. Are you not, Kenny?
Yes, I am.
If Papaw doesn't come home and Papaw does stay there, now this is something that Kenny and I have seriously talked about for many nights in a row. Kenny's wish is to stay with Scott and Amber and the kids as long as they would have him. Am I not right?
That is correct.
Kenny and I also talked about maybe possibly getting him a little tiny home to put in your back 40 or wherever, so it gave him a piece of his own.
Right.
And it's not like we can't put a pathway up to your house, so he can't come in there during dinners or just to visit, but it would still be his own space.
Right.
And it would give him the freedom to do his laundry or his dishes or his underwear swinging from a ceiling fan with the KY jelly sitting on the couch. Or him walking around with his Hugh Hefner robe.
I see Danny put a comment in the chat here. He said, just keep your clothes on.
Oh, Lord. Thanks, Danny D, for the shout out and for the kind words. And let's get caught up here right quick because, Brene says 28-year-old young man, no longer a kid. Yep, that is correct. Kenny, I wish I could come and help, but they're far away. And that's the thing with everybody, you know, it's not physically possible for everybody to have got there. But, you know, the donations and the supplies, when we hit the ground, we had everything we needed. You know, I don't think there was anything that we didn't have that we thought, oh man, if we'd have had that, I mean, we had everything.
Yep. The only thing that we bought that we did not have were those foggers.
Right.
And those were 8 of them, and they worked somewhat.
Yep. Then you said there's Janie and Traveled. Let me jump to the bottom.
And you know what's nice about everybody in this whole project was no matter what we were doing, somebody was always checking in. Rather, if it was Mike filming and they were all in the Kenny's Kingsport project page, which, guys, the Kenny's Kingsport project page is going to stay open. It's a great way for Kenny to communicate with all of us who truly care about him. He can give updates on how life is going, where they're at, if they need something, anything. Also, the Amazon wish list is going to be getting worked on tomorrow night when I get home, because there are some things that need to be added to it that would be an amazing Christmas gift for Kenny or his dad. Like we said, we did go get pretty much all of it, but there are some things out there that they didn't have or we couldn't find that I know they need.
Right. What is up, Nomadic Rat
Pack Troy?
Welcome in.
Oh, Danny
You
Griswold's
said
in
hello to
here.
Marshall.
You want to answer that with Crystal about where Diane says Kenny needs a long robe?
Actually, to be honest with you, Diane, we were going to buy Kenny a long, heavy fleece red and black checkered robe, and they're too long. Kenny is only what? What, Kenny?
4'9".
Yeah, 4'9". So he needs something that's like 3/4 length that comes just to his thighs. Because of tripping purposes with Kenny, he would either
Yeah.
roll over top of it or he's going to step on it. Because for those of you that have never met Kenny, when Kenny walks, Kenny kind of walks on his tippy toes when he walks. So,
Sometimes I don't even realize it.
but let me tell you this, if this boy is going down a hill, I caught him running, picking his feet up, and just riding that walker down the incline.
I'm about to lose an earpiece. I knew these things weren't going to stay.
Well, you keep jerking your head away. No, Spaceman, it's not Duke Blue. What is up, Victoria? Hope Bus.
Hey, Hope Bus, Victoria.
Welcome in. So,
And I
Danny
gained
D,
2 nights.
is you and your family are in our prayers, Crystal? And yes, you are. And it's tough.
It is. It will be for the next couple of days. It's a long week. I go from my best friend's funeral on Tuesday to my aunt's funeral Thursday, and the burial is Sunday at Lakeside Cemetery. So it's going to be tough. And we got family coming in from all over the place.
Right.
The only one who can't make it is my cousin. He is a lieutenant in the United States Navy, and he is actually out at sea. He is a pilot. So he
Very
is not
understandable.
able.
Right.
When you're out at sea and you're in the Navy, there is no such thing as grandparents' leave. Now, if it was your mom or your dad, then yes,
Right.
they'll grant you leave, but not while you're out at sea.
No, Timmy Ray, that's fine. And we've evaluated all situations on, maybe purchasing a place to fix up and there is one place I was going to show Kenny tonight, but it was dark. That is single level apartments, and that's where they have a waiting list, but it's not long. And that's when they told us, that if we could get him on there, the quicker, the better, and we're working on that.
Yep.
And it is a place where they will come and check in several times during the day, but they won't come in unless you say, yeah, you can come in and check this out, or come in and help do this or that, or, and that's what Kenny wants. Kenny wants his freedom, and I don't blame him. The boy's 28-year-old. He wants to live, and I understand that, But at the same time, if Kenny or Papa needed help, they would be there for it, and that.
Yeah.
And what's up, Larry at Plump Travelers?
Hey, Plump Travelers.
And Michael Ann came in. What's up, Michael Ann?
Hey, Michael. Hey, Michael Ann, spoiled mama.
But the thing about getting in a place where they can get some help and attention, that goes more to help Kenny than to try to take freedom away. Because as everybody knows, Kenny loves meetups. And Kenny would be able to go and do stuff like this and not have to worry about Papa, because he would be getting looked after. He would be taken care of. And, if Kenny will be honest with you, when he was on that cruise, he was worried about Papa. Because Papa was there by himself. Papa's stubborn. Apple don't far fall from a tree. And
amen.
And Kenny more or less had to tell him and beg him to go to call somebody to go to the hospital when he did over his leg. So to have somebody there would give Kenny a peace of mind, and he could go to whatever meetup he wanted to go to. He could go do whatever and know that Papa is being taken care of. Gotta go. Scott, love you, family. Give my Amber and boys hug. Talk to you soon. And, you know, like Mike and Michelle here, and, you know, there's several on here that we've met. You don't have to try to, and we've met some that, you know, you have to put forth a big effort to carry on a conversation. And then there's some that it just comes natural.
Or it's like, where in the world these people been?
Right. Yep.
Kind of like all of us.
Yep. For sure.
I tell you what, those kicking it country boys, though,
Mhm.
you got some really good kids, Scott.
I told you, you'd bring them back.
They could come see Aunt Crystal anytime.
What's up, Tony, at PT2? Larry says he missed the latest update. Can we give him one?
What's that?
So the latest update, Larry, is that Kenny's home is unsalvageable. Kenny has made dramatic strides in making some very hard decisions. Your little baby brother has very much grown up, and we are all very proud of him for what he has done. Because I don't care who you are, nobody, and I mean nobody, should have to go through something like that ever.
Right.
I don't care who you are. That's what your friends are for. That's what your
Yep.
family is for. And if this community hasn't showed it time and time again, we're all friends and we're all family. You know? And so anyways, he's now at Scott's. We all left today. We took Kenny on a major shopping spree last night as our kind of bon voyage party.
Yes.
We had a good time.
Yeah.
Papa is still in the nursing rehab facility till Papa said to you what, till February, he thinks?
He's gonna be in there at least through January. And
And you did get a letter saying that he could stay there till June.
I did get a letter saying that he could have wound care there until June of 2023.
Mm-hmm.
But that does not necessarily
Mean he has to stay. Mean he has to stay. It doesn't necessarily mean that he has to stay there for all that.
Right. No. That option is available. And, you know, Papa said to tell everybody that he is that much improved. So he is getting better, did he not? He said that
he did, and he did say that he wanted to thank everybody that has dealt with this project. He wanted them to let everybody know that he appreciates it and that he loves everybody, and he's very thankful for each and every one of y'all.
Yeah, Misha, it's straining to talk to me. I get it. But and Blaine, I appreciate that, and we love y'all. And hey, if you met Blaine, yeah, you went on the group cruise with him. Yeah,
I've met Blaine. Yeah, they're very
Blaine and Mallory
very
are great
nice people.
And Spaceman says Pigeon Forge meetup.
You never know.
I'll be down for that.
You never know.
Actually,
I'm telling Amber to clear the couch. I'm coming to stay for a couple weeks.
hey,
like,
actually,
oh, no.
Actually, Diane, I actually got a set of what do you call it?
it's like a Chester drawer type of thing.
Yeah.
But I tried to hang Kenny's clothes up when he first came here, and Kenny said it's just a struggle to try to get them off a hanger, but they are folded up nice and neat where Kenny can do
Reach
his
'em.
thing.
I can go in there and reach them, get them.
That's because Crystal and Troy and Ron and somebody else all said, Kenny, you better keep your clothes hung up, or or
Oh, kill it.
Oh,
Killed it.
no, you didn't. There she is. She's still here.
Yeah, but you're still gonna see it on the StreamYard side, bro.
I was talking about that one. You didn't kill that one. He can stay as long as he wants. Nurse Amber will take care of him. See, you didn't kill it.
Yeah, I did.
What's up, Mama?
So there is a question from Fairy Dust. It says, so is the plan to get a place before Papa can leave the rehab facility? That's on you, Kenny. You need to answer that.
Well, I've got to work on some financial situations first before I can actually even think about even getting another place. So yeah, because me, Crystal, and the crew, we sat down at the table, and we were figuring out my bills and stuff, and figuring out what it would cost. And from what I gathered, it would run me. I would only have like 2,000. I would have I'd have to have like 2,000 and something a month to be able to pay for everything.
Yeah,
Well,
I think the first budget we did was $3,500. The first budget.
yeah,
But then the second budget, we did a little lower rent, and he still needed like $2,300.
and so
It just really helps. And that wasn't even paying any of the bills that he has.
Right.
That was just basing it on what a general housing thing would have.
yeah,
And it really opened his eyes. And he asked, and he asked, and he asked a lot. And I mean a lot of questions, which is the best thing anybody in that situation could do, because it teaches you. And we even wrote it all on paper so he could see the difference.
Right.
yeah. And with me being on a fixed income, it's just not feasible right now.
Right. And Blaine Troy got the scooter. Thank God I didn't have to.
You know, that's what we all said. We're like, every time we took Kenny to the store, we got him a scooter. And how come whenever Troy got on one, it ran just fine?
I don't know. I don't know what he done.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, Amber is in the house.
Oh, hello, Miss Amber. There's another question for you here, Kenny. It says, Kenny, would you want to live in a new home with Papa or on the old property?
Well, I would rather, if I could, if I could, I'd like to be able to go back to Kingsport for sure, because I had my home church there, and I've been dedicated to my home church since I was about 8-9 years old, and also I really liked the landlord that I had as my landlord. My rent was only like $100 a month,
But that's just for the lot that the trailer sits on.
Yeah, and so And nowadays you can't hardly pay rent. You can't pay rent at that cheap price, and that even included the $100. Even included the property taxes in that. So all I had to pay was $100, and that's it. And so and so so yeah, I'd like to, or somewhere close to, somewhere close to where I was before, But if I did go, I would have to make sure that I had a single wide. Can't put double wide trailer in there.
Single wide with an open floor plan. That's what they
Yeah.
need.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what I'd have to have.
Right.
And a little extra large in the hallways to go like towards the bathrooms and their bedrooms.
Yeah, and when I do find something, I want to be able to find something with 2 bathrooms. That way, I'll have my own bathroom. My dad will have his.
And I would like to see you get something with no tubs and handicap accessible showers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely something you need. God bless you.
All right. What's up, Strong's Adventure?
Hey, Strong's Adventure.
Yeah, I don't know whose Chester is, but we do got his drawers. Kenny's got all kinds of drawers.
Kenny's got even Pimp Daddy drawers. What color are they, Kenny?
Red.
No, what color are they?
Red.
No, your Pimp Daddy drawers.
My what now?
The Pimp
Your
Daddy
Pimp
drawers
Daddy.
that we bought you.
Your breeches.
What color are they?
Oh, white. White britches.
White breeches, no underwear. You all do the math.
What's up, James Cantonese? Welcome in.
Brene, I'll answer Brene. Can a single wide be replaced at that property, or is that too much to ask for? So Kelly from Tammy and Kelly's Journey, he got underneath the trailer. There are no axles on the current trailer. Also, I like where that current trailer sits, but Kenny and Papa need more of a flat graded surface because both of them walk with walkers. They are on an incline, and no offense to Kenny and Papa, but when it starts raining, it gets muddy, it gets slick, and they will fall. There's a couple times we almost lost Kenny, and Kenny didn't do nothing wrong. It was just soggy. And
I didn't get no traction on that ramp or nothing.
right. So, well, in that too, the deck, if they were to pull that trailer out, we were to put a new one in there, that whole deck, front and back, is going to need to be replaced. The back is okay, but it's so steep. There's no way you could put a ramp on that. Not a graded ramp, at least.
Wow. Did you see that?
Yeah, $950 a month. Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Larry said that his sister lives in the trailer park. Her pad rent is $950 a month.
Wow.
Mm.
Well, I have a 3-bedroom home, 1 bath, and I sit on 2.5 acres. I pay $950 a month for that.
Right. What is up, little fish in the kitchen? Welcome in.
Hey, little fish in the kitchen. Long time no see. Hey, Beltwood 29.
What's up, Gary? Welcome in. Gary saying hello to Marcella. I thought that's what that was, but I wasn't gonna.
So, real quick, Scott, let's talk about the shirts because we got new people coming in real fast. So, guys, the KKP crew shirts are out. They look like this. And then on the back, they say, I don't know if you can see it, it says, make your tongue slap your brain.
Yep.
If you guys are interested in it, please send an email to Scott and Amber. Danny or Blaine, if you could put Scott and Amber's email address in the chat for them, I would greatly appreciate that. And if you send them, tell them what sizes you need. And all Scott and Amber are asking is for the price of the shirt and whatever the cost of the material is going to be. And that is it, correct, Scott?
Yep.
Kenny does not want any profit off of the shirts.
Nope.
But it was amazing walking around a store with 7 of us, and we all had KKP shirts on. And somebody was asking what it was and what we were doing. And I think Troy was the one that was explaining what the KKP project was all about to a complete stranger. And they were just so graciously grateful for it. Like, they couldn't believe what a great cause it was. Thank you, Fairy Dust.
I seen Danny's asking, is that one of the logos that he sent me on the back of that shirt?
Is it?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Danny, I don't think so. I think that was something that Amber just come up with on her own.
Yeah, Willie. I like that.
If Ken stays in North Carolina, he will have to give up fantasy and become a human. Oh, no. No.
Danny, tell these guys what you got last night
What was it?
at Walmart. What did we get you? Do you remember?
Tennessee Titans and Tennessee Tennessee Balls.
The
Apparel.
jersey,
Yeah.
hoodie,
Yeah.
T-shirts.
shirts. Yep.
The
Yeah.
sweatshirts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Blaine said, "Where's Kenny's thongs?
Huh?
Where's Kenny's thongs?"
Oh, hold on. Are you talking about our lovely model?
Hang on.
Troy had a boy.
Oh Lord.
Here, there you go.
Oh my Lord.
That's something that Troy had on. I've just lost it.
That's because you got excited seeing Troy in a pair of thongs.
Fun times at the Airbnb.
They actually took a picture of me sleeping.
Hold on, that's not just one. There's more. Oh, guys, you want to see some sweet pictures? While we were going through some things at Kenny's house, we found this amazing photo. Look at our boy and his papaw.
Yep.
And then here's Kenny here. And then here's Kenny here. Kenny, is that when they got you your walker?
I think so, yeah.
And then here's Kenny here in shop class.
Yep.
And then there's an amazing article that I posted in the KKP project. Look here's Kenny at the table trying to hold his head up to talk onto a live stream.
That is one thing about Kenny. You cannot get him to go to bed. Michael Lane says nice booty. Blaine says butt floss for the win. Nope, I'm pretty sure Kenny has never went to a.
Yes, I have went to a ladies' Vols basketball game.
Of course, ladies.
And I enjoyed every minute of it.
I guarantee it.
Scott, you
Especially
Oh,
when they
Lord.
wore them shorts.
Oh, Lord.
Here's Kenny's favorite animals.
What is
Some
The moo
cows.
cow across the street.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Scott,
Hmm?
put you people back up here, please.
Okay. I thought you were still showing pictures. I was
Well,
enjoying that.
We were gonna try to get Kenny this for Christmas.
Bro, what let me throw it?
What is that?
We're not gonna show that no more.
I didn't keep catching.
That's a good thing.
Here's our Mr. Mike.
Yep.
We had
Yeah.
some good times with everybody.
Yeah, and it was really hard to say goodbye last night.
It was. Okay, let me put you back full screen.
Oh, hold on.
Yep.
Amber is looking at Kenny because Kenny had to talk about some card that one of the boys gave him.
Oh, Lord.
Then I got a couple nice pictures of you two. Then there's us during a board meeting with Mr. Troy. And here the two of them are sleeping together. Kenny just woke up.
Blaine, that would be awesome.
Okay, now you can take me down.
Blaine says we might have to get Kenny to a Vols football game.
Hey, Blaine, the answer to your question about how good can Crystal cook, she can definitely cook, and she can definitely cook food that will make your tongue slap your brain.
That dang breakfast casseroles.
You hear Eli?
Yeah, you should have came for the second breakfast casserole I made, Eli.
Yeah, she said they made a second breakfast casserole, Eli.
This one you take a layer of potatoes and you cube them up. You take some onion and spread over top of that. You take breakfast sausage, spread it over top of that. And then you're supposed to take country gravy mix and spread it over top of that. Layer it with your eggs and then throw bacon across of it and then bake it for an hour and 20 minutes. Then it comes out and then you eat it. That's good too. Or you can have the all meat one that I made for Darien. And what I did is I took a muffin pan, like a bread pan, and I layered the bacon in it this way. And then I layered the sausage down first, scrambled up 6 eggs, layered that down in it, and then folded the bacon over it, going across the pan this way. And then
Right.
I put a bunch of strips long ways, baked it the same time with us. He was like, this is amazing. So I could cook.
Yes, Crystal can cook. If you heard Eli, because he's sitting around that dang breakfast casserole.
I'll tell you what, nobody except for the last night is the last night I did not cook.
Right.
We ended up having hot dogs on the grill and the boys made them. I was like, because that's when everything was going down, and they just all stepped up to the plate and were like, we got you, you know.
And that's great. Night, Victoria. Hope Bus, she is heading out to bed.
Good night, Victoria. Hey, camp maintenance guy. And hey, Michigan Carol S.
Hey, Carol. Hey, Troy.
Scott, Danny said, are the boys on Christmas break yet?
Nope, their Christmas break won't start till Friday. Their last day's Friday, and then they won't go back until after the new year.
So ask them if they want to come to Aunt Crystal's house for a week or two.
I'm sure they would. Love to.
I'd come get them.
Yes, Spaceman. That's the article that Crystal was talking about. She put on the
Kingsport project page.
yep, and it was a good article.
Especially that youngin' of yours.
Which one?
The youngin', the youngest one.
Oh, Aiden.
But I don't know. I got a 16-year-old daughter. Do I have to watch him?
They would enjoy that.
That one thing you asked about Walmart. Oh God,
Who?
you
What did I ask him?
you remember that, Scott?
I don't know. What's up, Darren? Welcome in,
It
brother.
was some kind of. It was something they were putting.
Scott, did you mute your guys' self? Okay. So, Blaine, not that I know of, it's not snowing here. So, I don't know if it's snowing there. Couldn't tell you. And Darian's another person who could speak for my cooking. God bless you. Kenny's laughing. He's
Oh God.
Scott sneezing, or he's laughing about what I supposedly said in Walmart and don't have any idea.
Oh, I'll tell you what it was. It was right when we first walked into Walmart, and Aiden had that thing that you put on your head, and you asked if it would be a good scratcher, and Aiden.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me, guys.
I lost it.
Lord.
So, guys, for those of you that don't know, it's a head massager. And I walked by cracking the joke, and I said, "You know what that really would be good for?" And I forgot that the boys were right there, and I was like, "Never mind." And the youngest one goes, "It would be good for da 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 da." And I was like,
Oh,
And he's like,
I turned around and I said to Scott, "I was like, that's your boy."
Kenny, you gonna make it?
yeah. Oh my
And
God.
you guys know that they changed the words for the KKP project. So this stands for Crystals, Kinky, Perverts. Just so you
Oh
know.
Lord.
Because of the certain subjects that we talked about while at the
only girl in a house with a bunch of boys, and I have to say, they needed to go to a hoot nanny in Harlem.
Oh,
I'm
God.
glad I had earbuds because one night I needed these. Between Darian, Troy, Kenny, Ron Sees America, and Mike. I was
Fairy
like,
Dust is wanting the link.
actually, I think Donovan does it. Donovan would like it. Can I send it to Donovan too, please?
Donovan. Huh?
Donovan asked me for a link.
Donovan who? Oh.
Donovan, I will send it to Donovan. Donovan, give me just 1 second.
Amber, you're crazy. Hang on. Amber just said that she saw where we're supposed to get 10 inches of snow on Christmas.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, not Donovan. Mike wants the link for the panel. Okay, hold on.
Oh, Mike was asking for a link.
Amber said Aiden is 100% just like his mama. I'll pin that link here in the chat.
Okay.
And anybody wants to come up and talk with us can. But Amber says your cooking is amazing.
Thank you, ma'am.
And
yours isn't so bad either. Just saying, those ooey gooey cake bars, superb.
All right, Spaceman. Have a good week. Everybody knows I aggravate Amber a lot, and she can aggravate back. She can hold her own, but Amber and Crystal were the only Tammy.
Yeah.
Let me phrase that. Amber, Crystal, and Tammy were the only females on this project. And they done as much as any man out there did.
Okay, true story. I'll show it to you because I have a picture of it. So there were great big pieces of plywood surrounding the dog kennel at Kenny's house. And for those of you who know, I'm not supposed to be doing lifting like that, but I dug in. I will show you this plywood. So here is the plywood. It was stuck in between the deck and the dog cage. The boys couldn't get it out. So I reached over there. I yanked this board out. It's soaking wet. And it's 3/4 inch plywood, Scott, would you say? It's thick, real thick. I picked it up, soaked in wet, carried it over my head to the dumpster, which is 6 foot plus feet in the air, and I tried to yank it over the head to throw it up there. I couldn't because it had spikes hanging out of it. And I was so afraid that it was going to hit me, so I stopped. And then I allowed the boys to do it. So here's the boys lifting up the piece of plywood that I carried over there. And Troy's like, gosh darn, I didn't know you could do that stuff. Why not? Just because I'm a girl don't mean I can't get my hands dirty too. Okay, take me down.
Hey,
Alrighty.
Mike
So
says,
not only can I cook, but I'm not afraid to get my
Mike says he's patiently waiting for the link.
I am on my way with it right now. There is the link. And I'm going to pin it to the top and replace our. Well, I'm not look that. I'm not.
We had a good time though, all of it. And that pumpkin bread,
It's very good.
that was like
Very, very good. But there is the link if you want to come up. But yeah, like I said, I bicker and aggravate with Amber and make fun and poke, and she gives it right back. But in all honesty, Friday was her idea coming over because she was off that Friday, and she was like, "We're going back over to help." And I said, "Hey, if you want to volunteer to go over and help, we'll go." And so,
and we did. We got a lot done.
a lot. And you know, we didn't do videos because of Kenny's privacy, but to watch this kid go through his life. I mean, it was right there in front of him, and that's what he was doing. He was going through his life. You know, keep, save, get rid of, and you know, Crystal said earlier, respect, big time for this guy.
Well, he was down there, but then.
And there is Carl. Speaking of the peanut bread.
I took 2 loaves home with me. And I think that's all that was left.
What's up, Timmy Ray? And what is up, Mr. Donovan?
Not much. How you guys doing?
Yeah.
Oh, we're just doing it.
Yeah.
So
How you doing, Kenny?
Doing all right about yourself.
Doing good. Just got home from church. Listen to y'all.
Mike, where are you at?
somewhere in Tennessee. I'm settling in for the night.
Are you by yourself?
I would hope so.
Oh.
What are you doing here?
Did a big burly man come find you?
Show them.
Okay.
Hang on, I got another one down here.
Oh.
Troy.
Uh-oh.
What are you doing in my room?
There's Troy S. Camera. What's up, Troy?
Hey, Joy.
Yes,
Oh.
Carl, it was real good, and I enjoyed
How's
it.
everyone doing?
Don't bless.
Troy, turn your volume up a little bit.
All right, here is a question for Crystal. It comes from Blaine.
Yes,
Says-
I can pack a dumpster pretty well, but just don't try to be a smart turd and keep jumping up and down on a mattress that's got plastic on it with 1 foot on a TV and forget that the TV wasn't all the way down in. And I jumped, and when I jumped, my feet went out from underneath me and this wrist. Oh my God. I took the ace wrap off tonight, but it's still, you can see it's really swollen compared to my other arm.
Okay.
And then my ring finger is real swollen. You can see where my wedding ring sits. So I have to take all of it off. Lots of Motrin. Lots of Motrin.
I see where Misha Lee had a question in there for me. It said, "How did those deviled eggs treat me?" Let's not go there.
So is my microphone better?
Yes.
Okay.
Troy, I meant to ask you or tell you today, and Crystal was there when I looked in the room that you were staying in at the Airbnb, and I was like, "How in the world can he sleep with those plates above his head?" I'd be afraid one of them would fall. And then you was telling us about Kenny's shelf falling, and I thought, man, if I'd been one of those plates, that would have been bad.
I would have went through a wall.
It's definitely not a room for a couple to share. Just saying.
Imagine a headboard up against the wall, and above it is just plates like scattered, just sporadically. And who hangs plates on the wall?
Dutch people do.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there's been a couple of plates in the walls here, but that's one that's been thrown. I mean, they wasn't hung.
Scott, I don't think it's quite the same thing.
No, it's probably a little different.
And Kenny stayed in the room adjacent to Troy, and Kenny's room was all pink roses and gold.
Wow, Kenny, come on now.
And I will say this: me and Troy shared a bathroom.
Oh Lord!
Oh,
And let me tell you, there was times that when I went in there, I would tell him and say, "Don't go in that bathroom."
It reminded me of Miami.
There's a mic drop. Yeah, Michael Ann says, especially above the bed with the plates.
I like what Amy just said.
Maybe the plates above the bed is planned so that adult activities can't take place.
Maybe so, Amy.
I have to say the boys were very generous and gave me the master bedroom with the master bathroom, but I had to share the bathroom shower with Kenny, which didn't bother me. And when I say share, I meant he went in and I stayed out in the living room while he was in my bathroom for an hour.
Because that was actually, in actuality, that was the only handicapped bathroom that I could actually use.
Exactly. And I didn't mind sharing it with Kenny. I just told him, don't leave me anything sticky on the floor.
Oh, Lord.
You didn't say nothing about shooting curlies.
And trust me, I did not. I kept it clean.
All right, Gary. Hey, Merry Christmas to you, buddy.
I got a question. You was talking about a T-shirt. How much y'all selling it for?
Oh, it's the one Crystal's wearing.
Hold on. Scott's frozen. So it's whatever the price of the T-shirt is, correct, Scott?
Yep.
And then what else is Amber charging?
the vinyl, I think, but I don't think that's in with it. Just I don't know how much shipping would be, but
Yeah. So Timmy Ray, you'd have to email Scott, let him know
Okay.
the sizes and everything, and they can get back with you with a price.
Okay. Sound like winner.
And Crystal, why would you stand up and show him what the shirt looks like?
You just want to see my boobs.
oh lordy,
Oh Lord.
well there it is.
The KKP crew. Hey, I held it out.
Yeah, well you definitely pulled it out. We know that.
Scott got a free shot.
You pull it out, pull it off. I mean,
God, stop.
So,
You're
Crystal,
once watching this. Then the back says,
It's ready to YouTube.
make your tongue slap your brain.
yep. What is up, Shayna Craft? Welcome in.
Hey, Shanna.
Carl, that is the KKP official KKP crew t-shirts.
and Crystal, did you make it home yet?
We will talk later.
I'm in the wrong chat, Misha.
I think I met her Shanna Traff at one of our meetups
Awesome.
at Slow Mo. Y'all should know him.
Kenny.
Yeah.
Should I let everyone know what you were listening to in the bathroom one night?
Yes, yes, yes.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
Uh-oh.
Yes,
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Hear this.
Okay, go ahead, people.
Oh, Lord.
Kenny's venturing out into some new genres of music, and I believe he was listening to some Lady Gaga. I want to take a ride on your disco stick. Was that the song?
Yes, it was.
Yeah. Oh, God, Kenny.
Oh,
Yep.
wow.
Sorry, Scott. I've just ruined your
Oh,
show.
Lord.
It's
All right,
long.
Teddy. Hey, I didn't know you was in here, buddy. Thank you for coming by and have a good night.
Well, guys, I'm going to get over here. I got my phone getting hot here.
All right. Hey, I appreciate
All right.
you coming up.
All right. Take care, Kenny.
Thanks,
Timmy Ray.
Timmy Ray.
Troy, did you actually see him listening to it, or was he in there practicing his pole dance?
Well, he told me he was going to destroy the bathroom. And I was in my bedroom putting some stuff together, and all of a sudden I heard this, I want to take a ride on your disco stick.
Oh, my Lord.
What? And I said, Kenny, what are you listening to? And it stopped.
Oh,
You wasn't FaceTiming with someone.
no.
All right. All right.
No.
All right.
No.
What's up, Bree?
Hey, Meg. Hey, Bree.
Hey,
I was actually listening to a YouTube video. Yeah.
Carl, I don't know exactly. I know Amber said that she can get it like in the packages and get them cheaper than individually buying them. So if you will shoot me an email, I will let you know for sure. And what?
Misha says no TikTok messages.
All right, Marcella. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good night. Yeah, no TikTok messages. And I've stayed pretty well caught up with chat tonight. That means brag on me, guys.
Yeah. Good
Usually
job, Scott.
I'm 3 days behind.
That's because I did all the talking and you could zoom through it. You're welcome. Yeah, no, it was really definitely a very, very, very good time with everybody. Troy even said, getting to know you guys a lot more and being able to hang out with you for a week. And same thing with Mike. And I've never, ever met Mike. So meeting Mike for the first time was really cool to do. And, getting to see him in person versus just through a television screen.
Yep.
And what you see is what you get with all of us. I mean, even if Blaine called tomorrow and said, guys, my house burnt down and I need help, we would all be there.
Yep. He may not want us after we get there, but we'll be there.
Right.
Yeah, I hadn't never met Mike, and Mike was one of the first ones that I met out of this group because he stopped and picked Kenny up. And like I said, once again, if you have to try to carry on a conversation with someone, that's not a good experience for either one. And with this bunch here, there wasn't no trying. I mean, it just like sitting down talking to family. I mean, that
all flowed.
Yep.
Yeah. And the amazing hugs and just camaraderie, like Troy said. So in our book at the house, we had to write a little bit about what we liked about it in there. And Troy said the camaraderie, the friendship, and what else we said, Troy? The talking and the relaxation.
In a relaxing environment that's secluded, remote, just, you had nothing else to do but to fellowship and to, hang out and joke
and cut up.
Yep.
Which there was a lot of.
Yes, there
That's
was.
cool, Ellsworth, Carl. Especially with certain topics that we talked about, Troy.
Even I enjoyed having Darian there for the couple of days and doing his
moment in a word.
Yeah, moment in a word. That was really amazing to do with him too, and because he included all of us, and
right.
We talked about things. And Darian is the type that just won't. He doesn't stick to a list. He does, but he also likes you to be involved too. And when you get involved and you talk, Darian feeds off of that and he runs with it. So it might not be just a 5-minute video. It could go maybe 10 minutes, depending on how well you're jiving with the conversation. Fruit Loops. What did I miss?
Fruit Loops.
Oh, yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning,
my neighbors.
Yes.
All right. What am I missing? That makes us see, Kenny, there's plenty of reasons not to have service.
What's she mean? Like
internet sale.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Like what we did this past weekend. We drove up the mountains. You didn't have service. We talk. Hey, you look over there and see Kenny going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
I got a picture of this kid trying to sleep in his bed. So his feet were on the ground, his butt was on the bed, and he was flopped over onto the bed and just.
It's on your phone, isn't it, Troy?
Yeah, I've got a photograph of it.
Go ahead and show it, Troy.
Oh gosh.
While he's finding that, to say that it was out in the boonies is a understatement. My mom called while we were going through, I guess, the last town of civilization where they brought gas to. And we make 2 or 3 turns, and then next thing I know, gas light comes on. And, I mean, you pass banjo music, and, but I loved it, and it was so beautiful out there, and you were definitely by yourself. I mean, you had it to yourself.
And what's funny about it is when you guys got there, Amber comes in. I don't know how we're going to get back. I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, Scott drove all the way out here and the gas light's on. We're never going to make it back down. And I'm like, well, I guess that means we're making room and y'all are staying. The boys were like, suck it on the beds. I'm like, well, you gotta leave one open. Darian's coming.
So I know, going towards Kingsport from the bed Airbnb,
Uh-huh.
it is roughly 10 miles, 10 to 12 miles before you get service. And it's 17 miles out to the main road. So
Yeah, no joke. It's
and they
like
they
Misha.
no guardrails and drop offs and yeah.
Like Misha said, you pass banjo music and go straight to the wooden flute.
Right?
And your chances are hitting a cow, hitting deer, or
A donkey.
Darian will say the donkeys.
Yes, no joke.
Are very
That
high.
was-
Just saying.
I did bump a deer.
Yeah.
I still have the fur on the bumper and the tow hook.
You hit a deer?
Yeah. It was the Wednesday night or
The
Thursday
third
night.
night that we were there.
Thir-
Yeah.
It was it just got done raining, very foggy, and I was trying to go slow, and I came around the corner and couldn't see anything, and all of a sudden, one right in front of me, and thankfully I was going slow enough, and I think I just bumped it because I stopped. I didn't see anything, but when I got up in the morning, I went out to look at the rig, and yeah, there's fur on the bumper, the little front tow hook that you know is up under the bumper. Yeah. So,
Hey, Darren, if you can pop up here, you got to tell your story of coming in. All right, Troy, hang on one second.
That's me sleeping.
There's Kenny on the bed. How in the
I
world
don't
are
know
you
how
laying?
you were able to sleep like that. Half on and half off.
Now
It's
I kid
almost
you
like
not.
he's standing, leaning over. I don't know.
And you know what? When he went to bed that night with that, he was the other way, fully laid out onto the bed.
I don't know how in the world he sleeps like that.
After I took that photograph, I had to use a flash, and he kind of woke up, but he sat straight up. And I wished I would have taken a second picture, but I knew if I did, it would have woke him up. But he just sat there asleep, just sitting up for a little bit, and then he plopped back over.
All right. The
May
little
I
China t-shirt maker has spoken.
Hi, Meg. Howdy,
Hi,
Aubin.
Meg. May I say something real quick while we're all here?
Mhm.
Yep.
When we first got there, it was basically strangers except for Kenny, and Ron, but it's not. We didn't leave as friends. I don't think we left as family.
Mhm.
For sure.
For sure.
For sure.
For sure.
I really appreciate that.
Yeah. Here it is. I had to leave the Airbnb this morning because we forgot to let or give Kenny his computer. So it was still in my vehicle. So I had to drive from the Airbnb all the way to North Carolina. Mike held up, took a break for a little while, and I caught up with him. And here we are. So, I mean, we left his family.
My two perverts are sitting in freaking Nashville. The other one's in North Carolina.
No, we're not in Nashville.
No.
Not in Nashville.
No.
We had to drive 2 hours past Nashville.
Well,
We're
we're
almost
still in
to Memphis.
Tennessee.
Yeah.
Diane says
I
she
have
disowned her family.
Listen, I have been from the northeast corner of Tennessee today. I mean, the very northeast corner, and I'm almost in the far southwest corner of Tennessee. I'm almost in Memphis.
I was just
I'm
gonna say
less than
you
100
live
miles
in
from Memphis.
Memphis.
Yeah, you're about
Wow.
50 miles.
Yeah.
So how much more you got until you reach home, Troy?
Oh, let's see.
Well, let's see.
Yeah. I've got to get across the Mississippi River, go north, and then go west again. So I've still got to go through Arkansas, Missouri, and Kansas before I get home. Maybe Kentucky, Illinois, Missouri, then Kansas. So we'll have to-
It depends on how much stuff you
And
left
for
in his car,
me-
so he could turn around and come back to you there.
And for me, it's only a 6-hour drive.
Hey,
Where I'm
Misha,
I have 5.
where in Kansas do you live?
I live in the eastern side of Kansas, near Kansas City. There's the nearest town that could say that you could find on a map easy is Ottawa, Kansas.
Right.
It's about an
Now-
hour southwest of Kansas City.
Misha says she is close to Topeka.
So from
I
here
think
to
that was
Ottawa,
I'm about an hour south of Topeka.
8 hours. and
Matter of
16
fact,
minutes.
I go to the VA there in Topeka.
Aiden said he's
Maybe
going
we
to do a
should meet
magic
up for
trick.
coffee.
Oh,
Okay. This rubber band.
Hang on. I don't know what he's doing.
This rubber band is on. This rubber band is on. And no way it's coming out. No way it's coming out. Ready?
Wow.
Bingo.
You are amazing.
I always knew he was a smart nephew. I pick him right.
Yay.
All right. Here comes the donkey tails.
How's it going, folks?
What's up, Darren?
Hey. There's Troy and Mike, Crystal, and the guy in the tie.
Guy in the tie. He keeps getting out of frame, and I
I
pulled him back
can't- I
over.
can't get down through.
I swear, this chair's like his jogging boots. They just keep sliding off of him.
You're looking snazzy, Kenneth.
Do right now?
You're looking snazzy.
No, thank you.
Yeah, Darren, I figured none of us could tell the story of you arriving as you could, so
Oh my
Take it away.
goodness. Okay. Well. All right. You know where nowhere is, right, folks? Okay, it's about 100 miles past nowhere. That's where this Airbnb was. But it was a very nice area. I would stay there again. Say we went back next week, I would stay there again because it was worth it. It was roomy. Had a excellent cook. Her name's Crystal, and fed us very, very well. And excellent folks there with us. But with that being said, I couldn't leave until Sunday evening after our church service. So I was driving at night. So I was tired. And then I get probably about 80 miles away from the Airbnb. My GPS stops working. Okay. So then I have to pull out my GPS in a folding map. Okay. It takes no batteries. All right. And find my way, get where I was at. Well, I get about 30 more miles. My GPS starts working again. And then I'm like, okay, I must be going in the right direction. Then it'll go off again. Well, I'm tired. Okay. It's already 2:00 in the morning. I'm driving down this road. I'm trying to find, I'm following the exact directions because we had to go to a post office. The GPS takes us to a post office. Then you have to take 3.7 miles to where you turn right, which is no sign on the road. And then you go another 6.3 miles to the Airbnb. All right. So I'm doing exactly what it says. I'm looking at it, I'm studying it, I'm paying attention, right? I'm like, well, I'm doing exactly what they told me. The first time I get there, I turn around, but I didn't know that I was about 100 yards away from the Airbnb. because I was in the middle of nowhere in these skinny roads, and if you just look right, you're gonna fall off this little cliff. So I was like, well, let me go back again. Well, I went all the way back again, and I'm like, I must be going the right way. So I'm driving down the road like this, trying. Oh, it's got to be here somewhere. I'm looking for the flagpole that goes sideways, and I'm looking, and I see this thing coming at me. I'm like, what in the world is that? Am I sleeping? Am I dreaming? And it was a white donkey hauling butt. no pun intended. Hauling butt down the road, this little skinny road, right at me. And I had to get out of the way for this donkey to go by. And you know what the stupid thing did? Stopped and looked at me, and kept on going. I kid you not. Then I finally made it to the Airbnb with the directions said. All right. And I didn't have no exact address or anything. I couldn't see because the Airbnb is way up on the hill. I'm sitting there. I'm like, what in the world? So I'm driving up the little driveway there, real slow. And then I don't recognize nothing, nobody or nothing. And I better back up. I'm gonna get shot here. Okay. I'm ready to see Jesus anytime, but in his timing, not mine. So I start backing up. I'm back. It's dark outside, and all of a sudden, my back end goes in on the yard a little bit. Didn't make no damage. And then I'm sitting around. I'm like, there's got to be something. But I'm trying to call people, no reception. I'm trying to send messages, no reception. I'm like, wow, I'm tired. I'm almost just stopping and just slept right there. But I'm like, this has got to be it. So I went up there like a burglar. Up there, I'm coming along, and then I turn the corner and I see a North Kakalaki plate. I'm like, that's got to be Brother Scott's and everything. But I still wasn't sure because I saw other vehicles there. I don't know the vehicles. So I took me and my buddy. My buddy was with me. It fits in my pocket. I don't want to say it on YouTube, but it fits in my pocket. So I'm sticking around. I'm like, well, if I get shot, I'm not going down fighting. I'm going down fighting. So, anyways, I
ambushed by a cow.
Yeah, right. And then I peek around, and all of a sudden I see someone looking. I couldn't tell what it was because I don't want to stare in the window. I'm like, okay, this is it, Lord. I'm coming to you. And it was
Gary didn't want to get labeled as a pervert.
I heard, hey, I'm like, hey, how's it going? So that's my story how I got there, and got there and both the boys were crashed and everything. Everybody was crashed. It's up Scott. Scott showed me where to go, and then I was crashed. Trust me. But I never saw that donkey again. That donkey was gone.
I think it was all
Michael Land.
Huh?
I like what Michael Land called it.
What you call it?
Hang on, it's popping up here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. Yes.
Pocket
Absolutely.
protector.
That's right.
Poor Kenny tried waiting up for you, but
He did.
What's that?
You tried waiting up for Darren that night.
I peeked
Yeah,
in there.
I tried.
I peeked in there because all his lights was on, and everything, and he's right there, and here he is. He's got the blanket over him, like this. Good night, Kenny. You're just out. There's nothing.
Nope.
But
Misha says, "Well, Elizabeth, I'm coming for you."
Yeah, I was out.
Man, but you know what? We had a lot of work was done, but we also had a lot of fun too. You could have fun and get the job done, and that's what we did.
I want to act like it's a toilet, but you just kind of imagine.
Tim wants to know if that donkey said, "Shh-yaw, shh-yaw."
Good night, Misha Lee.
I believe he did, but as soon as he was gone, I was pedal to the metal. Oh my goodness! Yeah, how's it going, Mike, back there?
Night, Misha.
Oh, good night, Misha. See you in the morning.
and then the boxer incident.
That wasn't me. I have a twin.
Oh. Yep, Mike, you're right. That's another good one, Darren. Go ahead.
Well, I'm just
And
saying,
I wasn't there for this one, so
thank God.
I saw it.
thank God.
Now, see, I normally dub myself Kermit the Frog. Okay, just mind my own business. Okay, you know, there. If people mind their business, people they want to be so much. They want to be wars. They want to be arguments. They want to be just mind your business, right? But I'm just minding my business in the kitchen. I think I just got some coffee or something. And little backup story. I started this diet 6 weeks ago. In fact, Tuesday would be 7 weeks ago already, and I've lost 16 pounds now on this diet. Therefore, if you lose your bubba, that means your clothes are getting bigger. Well, I didn't realize how bigger they got, and I'm just walking along, and there's Crystal right in front of me, and everybody else, and then oh, what did you say, Crystal?
They were blue with yellow and white pinstripes.
It wasn't like Crystal didn't notice.
Well, he dropped them right in front of me, and I was like,
You know what? My mom always taught me to make sure you wear clean underwear. You never know what's going to happen. Thank God they were clean.
let's talk about outside what happened.
Outside. Ooh.
Yeah, when I'm across the street filming, and you're up on the hill by Mike's trailer, Ron's down below. What did you do?
Oh no! Oh no! Nix 980 banozy, bitte. Woo!
You know you're supposed to turn your back to the public in Germany when you do that.
That stays in the family. But since it's out there, dadgummit, I was well on this hill. Okay, standing by trailer. Kermit the Frog. My
and
name
I'm
on
videotaping away
with Mike. Okay, and cool trailer, Mike. By the way, if y'all haven't seen Mike's trailer, you got to see it because he did a good job of that. Well, I was playing with Ron. Okay, Ron was way down there below. Okay, and Crystal was down there. She had passed her. She was behind the barn, so
yeah,
I
I
didn't
was
even
behind him.
I went and done it in front of you, because you were you were already out of sight. So I thought I grabbed my shorts only. Didn't happen. I grabbed both things. So Ron got a little piece of me there. I apologize. I heard Ron says, "No, you didn't." I'm like, "What?" I felt that cold air. Oops.
That's all right. We're all family.
Yep. That's right. I don't think so, Blaine.
I think my biggest fondest memory is when Kenny, the second night to last, he said, Troy. And Troy's like, Crystal, Kenny needs a throwaway bag for the, he needs a garbage bag in there. And I was like, I'm not going in there and giving him no garbage bag. So I went out the other door. Next thing you know, I hear Troy going, Crystal. I was like, what? He's like, Kenny's got to go use your bathroom. I said, for what? Because Kenny needs a shower. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Okay, whatever. Kenny, go take a shower. An hour and 30 minutes later, Kenny is coming out of that shower. What do you do for an hour and 30 minutes of shower?
Left something in there that you told him not to leave?
No. I did hear the toilet flush a few times.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't stay in our shower. If you did, I'd have to come in there and probably check on you.
But every time he needed something, it was like, hey, Troy. Troy's like, dang. I said, hey, it's better you than me going in there. He's like, Troy goes, yep, I already saw it in Miami. I don't care.
Lord.
Well, thank you for my picture of the Fruit Loops today.
You're welcome.
That was perfect.
See, I missed the Fruit Loops thing. I don't know what did I miss out on there.
Well, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, do it.
Oh, wait, I got to do it on. I'll do it on text. You don't have a Facebook, right?
No, everybody fusses at me.
Let's see.
I probably need to get one.
I tell people, I got a friend of mine. He don't want nothing to do with Facebook at all. But then I said, hey, just put, you put your name on there. You put something else, and they know it's you. But you don't have to put anything on there. Just use it for messengers and stuff like that. And then
Yeah, you know how much easier it would be on me, so I don't have to remember everybody's emails. Just saying.
Kenny, Busby wants to know, are they picking on you?
Yeah, but I know if it wasn't, I think there was something wrong.
All right. So Kenny does have something special for tonight before we end this.
Kenny, if you make me cry, so help me God, I'm going to come through the screen and tap you on the
No.
floor. Put
No,
my
it ain't
knees
that.
on your shoulders and kiss the hell out of your face.
Really?
Got it there. All right. No, it ain't that. If I can get him put back in the screen here. I don't know how do you get over that way?
There he is.
No.
There he is.
All right.
If I was anywhere closer to you, I'd be on top of your lap, brother.
Oh, you're sitting on my lap, but you keep going that way. All right, I found Kenny something today that he has never tried, so he's going to do a taste test on a Long John.
This is a chocolate iced Long John. I have never tried these things before.
And he's got coffee.
I got coffee, so it's probably going to go good with coffee. So. All right.
And you got to show us what it looks like.
I'm fixing to.
Got a free break
In a
this
minute.
here in the morning too. So,
Kim's gonna tear it up.
Here's what it looks like.
And it's got a caramel filling, or a caramel.
It's got
cream
a
filling.
cream filling, and it's got chocolate on it.
Oh my goodness!
Here we go.
There
Cue
goes my
Crystal
diet.
to get ready.
Guys, on a scale of 1 to 10, it's definitely a 10.
What'll it make you do?
Make your tongue slap your brain.
You done took the shirt off.
Yeah,
See, that was where I was going.
I put my pajama shirt on because I'm falling asleep over here.
Make your tongue slap your brain.
I thought
I
you were
had
blood
the
crawling
girls
on you.
down. The girls
Where
had to
are
go down. And not standing up because then you'd say, oh my God, they fall to her knees. We're not doing that.
Where are you at now, Tristan?
Ohio.
Oh. What about you? Troy, Mike?
we're on the other side of Tennessee.
Okay.
We're in West Tennessee right now. We're almost to Memphis.
About 50 miles from Memphis.
Okay. And Ron's already gone home? Well, he's going to Arizona, right? No.
All right, y'all. I'm ready to shut this down because you know what? I have not been to bed yet. I got off of work this morning at 7 and been on the go ever since.
So just so everybody knows, Ron is here. He's in the next room over one. And Ron is taking me home because his stuff is in my trailer at the house. And after he gets all of that, he is headed to Texas.
Please tell Ron I have his cord. I can mail it to him.
Okay. I will.
All right. Thank you.
Yep, and I'll get you that email address.
Well, I know a great B&B.
Or the mailing address.
Safe travels, Amy.
Yes, Amy said she's
That's right.
spending her last night Where'd you say?
In Amarillo.
That's what I thought. Yeah, I was talking
Kenny,
to
look
Amy
at
last week, and I even
The
told
what?
Kenny. No, yeah,
this
Um,
cream
what are you
on the
looking
lip.
over there?
Look in the cream off the.
Nobody really likes change, and that's one of this guy right here. That's his biggest thing is nobody really likes change. We were talking with Amy. She has moved 5 times in the last 5 years.
Oh,
That is change.
can you give me a napkin or something?
Get you a napkin.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna get him a napkin. Crystal,
Yes.
it's all you. Tell us what you got going on. What you got coming up?
All right, so I've got a bunch of videos to put up, guys. Just be patient. I'm super busy. Obviously, there's not going to be a video tomorrow, Tuesday. You guys are going to have to see how I feel if I have to live stream. Tuesday is my best friend's wedding or funeral, I should say. So I will be busy with that and the family all day.
Thank you.
And Wednesday, I'm probably going to go over to my aunt's and be with that family.
Oh.
Thursday, I have my aunt's funeral and showing. And then Saturday, I don't know what we're doing. Sunday is the burial for her. So I am going to be super busy this week. I will try to get some videos up, and I will try to check in on other people's live streams throughout the week. And like I said, it just depends upon how I feel come Tuesday if I have a live or not. Next.
And that is very, very understandable. And Crystal, you know that you're in our thoughts and prayers.
Of course.
And I know anyone on this panel here, and that if you need anything, just pick up the phone.
I will, for sure.
All righty, who is next? Let's
The
go
bearded man.
with.
It'd be Darian because Troy doesn't have a channel.
Well, we've got to get Troy to start putting stuff out.
I know.
I bet it would be good.
No.
I think it would be.
You could
Well,
put some interesting things out.
Why? No, I think
Exactly. You just need to probably put a
filter.
Hello?
Yep, that's all you.
Oh, okay. I was like, did I get cut off somehow? Or was it something else?
No.
Anyways, I just put out a random video yesterday on some coins I received. I received a bunch of old German marks, Deutschmarks, marks, Pfennings, and some other stuff. I used some Egyptian coins, but 95% of these coins were from Germany, Germany's past. Some East Germany marks and everything. It's from my friend Jason from Sandman Collectibles and Antiques. That's the name of his channel. And so I did a little ditty for him. I did just a little few-minute video on the coins and whatnot. So that was good. Normally I post once a week, but every once in a blue moon I post twice. And that was my second one. Of course, I have another video coming out this Friday. And March is the Helen meetup for those who can make it. Second weekend in March, as well as the meetup in Germany on 1 July in Heidelberg. You can get all the information on my Facebook group page, which is the same name as my channel. I get everything in there. Help you with the hotels, where to stay, all that good stuff. I take no money, don't want no money, but I'll tell you where to give your money to. All right. So, and then another thing too, I have a trip planned, a group trip planned for 2024 for Germany. Got some folks, I got 5 people that signed up already to pay their $100 deposit. Well, 4 signed their deposit. I'm the 5th one. So 4 people signed up besides me. And So we got their $100 deposits. We're gonna rent a van, split the costs. It comes out really cheap for everybody, and especially for what we do. And that information is on there, and there's more coming. So always got a lot going on, but I'm having a lot of fun doing it. Thank you.
We will not be in hell.
Yeah,
but we've kind of got something else going on.
Yeah,
Is she snoring?
I think she is snoring.
No
She's
way.
out.
She's asleep. Yep, she's snoring.
She's sawing logs.
She's doing the Kenny.
Timber.
Hello, pistol.
Cristo.
All right, now it's the Mike and Troy show.
Go ahead, Troy.
I've got all kinds of nothing coming up on my channel.
Troy, you have got to start putting out content.
Yes, Troy.
You have to put a disclaimer on it.
Oh, it had to be a big disclaimer on the stuff that I'm putting
Hey, I will say this: it took almost a year to get Troy up on a panel, and I go to Germany and he's up on a panel. But ever since that one time, he's been on fire.
Yep. I told Darian about 2 years ago, I said, "You won't get me on panel." She's sawing logs.
But what do you have coming up, Troy? I know you don't have a content channel, but you're going to go somewhere in March too.
Yeah. I'm going to be going the same place you're going. I'm going to be on a big ship. I don't know if I'm going to be partaking in the liver convention of drinking, but I'm going to be on that ship that you're going to be on. And we're going to be floating around the Western Caribbean, right?
Y'all have fun on
For
that
sure.
cruise, though.
Yeah, we won't be partaking in a lot of the none of the drinking, but somebody said something about a extra large balcony at 81.
Yeah.
So
that would be my balcony.
good deal.
Come on up.
We'll take you up on that for sure. And I look forward to meeting the missus.
Yep. She'll be there too.
That is awesome.
I haven't got to meet his wife yet, except through on screen. That's the only time
Give it time. You'll get to meet her.
All right, Mr. Donovan.
Well, tomorrow head to Louisiana for a couple of days, and then after that, Texas for 4 or 5 days, and then Arizona. Not sure where I'm spending Christmas yet, but as far as channel goes, Miss Crystal actually did a interview with me and a tour of my trailer. So she's got to get all that together, and that will be out soon. So it's actual professional tour instead of just, hey, here's my trailer. So, and that's about
safe
it.
travels to all the ones that are traveling.
Yep. Everyone
Oh,
heading
thank
back
you.
home tomorrow.
Thanks.
And hats off to Mike. You done an awesome job with the media on this KKP. And you're a natural at it, man. I can tell that. That is why that is your profession, because you done a great job with it. Let's see if we can wake Crystal up.
Crystal.
Crystal Knight is.
If she's got her phone on silent, this ain't going to do right.
Well,
Yeah, I'm trying to call her. And she's ringing. She probably got on silent.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum,
Well,
bum,
I can say
Okay.
she did one of my stunts.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I don't know what to do in a situation like this, so let's take it from somebody that's been there before. Kenny, what do we do?
Oh, yeah. You did it with Kenneth.
Just did the live and there we go.
All right, guys. Well, we are going to get off of here and call it a night. Troy, Mike, I appreciate you coming up.
Not a problem.
Darren, appreciate you coming up.
Yes, sir. Glad to be here.
Tomorrow I'll be doing a drive stream from here in Louisiana. Feel free to pop in.
What
We'll
time?
do it. Be looking forward to that.
Well, I don't know exactly what time because I don't know what time I'm leaving yet.
Okay.
But probably 9 or 10 started.
Okay. I'll look for it.
So.
And guys, it was a pleasure working with you on this this project.
Again, guys. Again, guys.
I'm gonna pick a winner.
Again, guys. Thanks for everything. I appreciate everything y'all have done, and so does Dad. And without you guys, it wouldn't be possible without you guys. So very much appreciated.
Oh,
all right,
guys.
Real quick,
love and miss y'all. And safe travels.
Love y'all too.
Good night, everyone. We are out of here.